Hello, everybody. This is Ron Dittmars talking to you from the Erasmus Academy recording studios, and we're looking at another segment on the Fraktur script. And our guest today is Chad. Chad, you want to say hello?
How's it going, Ron?
Great. Okay, you see this example here: Waldbaum, Fraktur, Victor, Jagd, 12 Vorkämpfer, quer über den Sulterdeich. So, just an example of the script, the Fraktur script that we're looking at. And so the point of this is not to look at something that's grammatically challenging or difficult, but to identify the letters. This is a capital B, pretty elaborate. And if you want to look, this is our third section that we're looking at today, 27 portion 3. And on Monday, we went in detail through the alphabet of the scripture, of the Fraktur script. So if you want to review that, just flip back to the first segment of this series, which would be 27 portion 3. Okay, so as we normally proceed, I'll read aloud the sentence, and then Chad will repeat after me, and please read with him, and then I'll ask questions about the grammar. But specifically, we're looking at the letters and how to identify them, and the difference from what letters what they look like normally. Okay, so let's go ahead. You all set?
I'm good.
Here we go. Die Romantik hatte einen starken Einfluss auf fast alle Bereiche. Go ahead, up to that point.
Die Romantik hatte einen starken Einfluss auf fast alle Bereiche.
Good. So here with Romantik, which means romanticism, you have a K at the end. It really doesn't look like a K, but it is. And then let's see. Remember, the S's are really important to distinguish from the F. So this is an S, even though it looks like an S, and it's an S because there's no horizontal line going beyond to the right of the vertical line. Because here's a real F, Einfluss, influence, and this is a two S's here. And then auf would be another F. And then fast, it's a good exercise because it's an F and an S there, which means almost. Okay, let's see. Let's just finish that sentence. Des kulturellen und geistigen Lebens, everybody.
Des kulturellen und geistigen Lebens.
Let's just take an analysis. Where's your verb first in that sentence?
Hatte.
Good. And subject is?
Romantik.
Good. Here's your subject. You underline the subject. And where's the direct object?
Einfluss.
Good. So in this case, we show this because this is a transitive verb that transfers its action to the direct object, which is the influence. Einfluence. Our word English comes from that directly. Had a strong influence, and then almost all realms. And then it goes on. Let's see. So this is cultural, and geistig actually means means both spiritual and intellectual. Okay, and then what is the S doing here on Lebens?
It's possessive.
Good. You want to do that whole first sentence slowly?
Sure. Romanticism had a strong influence on almost all realms of cultural and intellectual life.
Great, good. Going on. Sie beeinflusste die Kunst, Musik, Philosophie und andere Gebiete. Everybody?
Sie beeinflusste die Kunst, Musik, Philosophie und andere Gebiete.
Good. What is a Z? What is the antecedent for Z?
I think it goes back to Romantik.
Good. It goes back to romantic, yeah. So always identify the antecedent is important. So it influenced, and again, related to this word Einfluss, beeinflusste. So here you have two SZ, two S's together, written together in that one letter in Fraktur. And then this looks like really like an R, but what letter is this, Chad?
It's a K.
K, because you know that Kunst means the art. So in context, you can start recognizing these. And then here's a Musik with an S, and then K. It doesn't look like a K, but it is. And then this looks like a B, but what letter is this, obviously?
P.
P, like philosophy, obviously. And then, but here is the S here, and then IE. Okay, and Gebiete means other areas. Do you want to do that sentence? Sie beeinflusste?
Sure. It influenced art, music, philosophy, and other areas.
Good. Okay, going on. Bekannte Namen in der Musik sind Weber, Schubert und Mendelssohn.
Bekannte Namen in der Musik sind Weber, Schubert und Mendelssohn.
Your verb is?
Sind.
And subject is?
Namen.
Good. This is and Weber and Schubert. These are all predicate adjectives, predicate nouns. Sorry. So known, well-known names. Pretty straightforward. You want to do that one?
Sure. Well-known names in music are Weber, Schubert, and Mendelssohn.
Okay. And by the way, this is a short passage, so we're making up for the long time we took in the very first segment of that. Going on. Just one second. Im Gesellschaftlichen führte der romantische Subjektivismus. Go ahead, up to that point.
Im Gesellschaftlichen führte der romantische Subjektivismus.
Good, nicely done. Zu einer Lockerung der sittlichen Bindungen.
Zu einer Lockerung der sittlichen Bindungen.
In that sentence, where's the verb?
Führte.
So how would you translate that just by itself with a pronoun?
They led.
It's singular, so it's...
Or it led.
It led. So now you're looking for a singular subject. And we do this because it's sometimes very difficult to find the subject. Our English ear wants to hear the first word as the subject, but this is a prepositional phrase, so it's not there. So where's your subject?
I think it's, strangely, subjectivism.
Exactly.
Or subjektivismus.
Good. There's your subject. So subjectivity, or romantic rectivity, led, and then to a. Now this word, this letter here, I couldn't recognize at first. This is actually an L, and this means a loosening of, and then this is an S. This means moral or ethical, and then this is ties, Bindungen. So here you have a prepositional phrase in the beginning. Gesellschaft means the society. So in social matters or in societal matters. Let's see. Bindungen are ties. You want to do that sentence slowly so we can follow you?
Sure. In societal matters, romantic subjectivity led to a loosening of moral or ethical bonds or ties, I suppose.
Good, good. Going on. Auch geistreiche Frauen, everybody?
Auch geistreiche Frauen
spielten eine Rolle in der Entwicklung der deutschen Romantik.
Spielten eine Rolle in der Entwicklung der deutschen Romantik.
Verb is?
Spielten.
How would you translate that by itself?
They played.
They played. So you're looking for a plural subject, which is?
Frauen.
Good, Frauen. Now this is an interesting word here. Geistreich. Geist is intellectual, as we saw before, but reich means wealthy or rich. And this is auch. This is an A, although it's hard to recognize this as a capital A. So also, or you can even take it adverbally, even, or either one, also or even, either one works. Also, how would you translate that? Geistreiche Frauen?
Maybe gifted women or something like that.
Well, intellectually is there. So intellectually rich or gifted women played a role. Here's your direct object, a role, eine Rolle. This is an R. And then this is development. And then, again, the genitive of the German Romanticism. Let's see. You want to do that last sentence?
Sure. Even gifted women played a role in the development of German Romanticism.
Great. Okay. Well, thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed this shorter passage. And talk to you later. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.